What if I told you that squaring up to the rim is not actually the teaching point that you've been taught it was? My name is Brianna Joy Garza. I'm a professional shooting coach and creator of the Shooter Shoot training system. And today I'm gonna teach you why 10 toes to the rim is not at all the teaching point that you thought it was. Let's get into it. So first of all, I get it. When we're orienting ourselves to a target, then we naturally want to find symmetry. We want to make ourselves even on either side. And at the beginning of basketball, when it was on the come up, high key, athletes were shooting with two hands. But we've soon realized that shooting with one hand was going to be superior. It's going to provide us with better aim, better accuracy, and overall better repeatability. But for some reason, we made the adjustment up here to one hand, but we didn't do anything below the chest to adjust our alignment. Okay, here's the problem that 10 toes to the rim creates. Check this out. If I'm 10 toes and chest squared directly at my target, that means my target is in the center of my chest and the center of my face. So when I follow through, if I want to follow through on target, I have to follow through across my face. And at times, my wrist is actually going to go the opposite direction to account for the directionality change. Now, I don't want to shoot across my face in order to shoot straight. So check this out. I'm going to hold this follow through straight down my target, and I'm not going to change anything except for my lower body alignment. Now, I've changed nothing at all, except now my side can be my guide instead of my arm needing to go across my face in order to aim. Another issue that this causes is if we're shooting 10 toes to the rim and we are teaching an old school yanking our elbow into our frame, this causes our upper body to be jumbled up in a way that's not going to be conducive to you shooting straight over and over and over again. And so by allowing our alignment to just be slightly tilted, now we're opening up this mobility in our shoulder. If you want to learn more about that shoulder mobility, check out our elbow in video. That'll make sure you can understand the anatomy where we go deeper into that. But by allowing our body to be slightly tilted, our freedom of movement in our shoulder joint is going to be so much cleaner, and our ability to move the ball and our elbow and our follow through in a straight line, letting our side be our guide. And when we're talking about aim and more than just basketball, think about it. If I'm throwing a dart, I'm aiming with the side of my body. If I'm throwing a football, I'm following through the side, my dominant side of my body. If I am shooting a rifle, I am making sure it is sturdied by the shooting side of my body. If we allow ourselves to follow the natural pattern of how humans aim things, then allowing our body to be slightly tilted is going to work out for us long term. Now, when you start to make this adjustment, it might feel like you're shooting a little bit off the side of your body, and that's because, low-key, you are. But I promise you, this will lead to you shooting the ball in a straight line over and over and over again, in a way that your body is going to agree with, in a way that your body is going to like. I want that for you. All right, so how do we build this into our shot? Well, I'm gonna show you 2 drills that you can do every single day, even without a basket if you need to help you and your body adjust to this new, simpler feeling. So first one is called line drops. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna line your big toe on your dominant foot up with a straight line. And then you are going to rotate your heel slightly out, and you're gonna match your feet. I wanna be careful to remind you that we don't want just our feet to be tilted and our chest to be square. That's something you'll likely do if this is new for you. Be aware. We want our entire frame, our entire stack, our ankles, hips, and shoulders to be tilted before you go into this exercise. From there, you're moving the ball at the same speed. You're following through straight down your line, trying to get this ball to land directly on this line in front of you over and over and over again. This is gonna help you learn what the feeling is in your body of following through straight down your line instead of across your face in order to shoot straight. The next exercise you can use to help yourself find your alignment is a drill called in and ups. So in and ups, you are going to go in front of the rim, reorient yourself so that you're slightly tilted, so your shooting side is your guide, and you're actually gonna start legs loaded and ball extended out. So you'll notice the ball isn't extended at the basket, it'll be extended a little bit to your non-dominant side if you're oriented correctly. You're gonna go slow in, slow up, and your legs will unlock when the ball is about at your face level. But our main focus here is to make sure we can shoot this ball straight down our side instead of across our face. Today, we talked through why 10 toes to the rim may not be as ideal of a teaching point as we originally thought. Please, if you got any value out of this video at all, please like, subscribe, or share it to your mom, dad, or coach who thought 10 toes was the way, and instead now we know tilting is the way. My name is Brianna Joy Garza. I'm a professional shooting coach and creator of the Shooter Shoot training system, and today we busted the myth of 10 toes to the rim. I'll see you next video.